Dink. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rust. We are picking up where we left off last time, which means that the pack is presently standing outside of the building, gazing up in wonder and or horror at the light shining in the sort of bluish-white light shining inside the house that they just, or the apartment that they just left. They have just come through fighting a whole bunch of nasty scrags and things, prevented a kinfolk family from being possessed by scrags, and managed to stop one of the scrags that had actually already possessed a very young child.
Quinn will basically gesture at the building in exasperation to Thora. And he's like, we should have just burned it down!
Then we would have killed the family we were going to save.
He'll hold his hands up like, I already told you that was kind of something I was okay with. If that's a spirit, can we find it?
Are you asking me that out of game or in game?
No, he's gonna fucking ask,
Whispers?
Whispers.
We'll say yes, but we'd have to weaken it first. He says, well, I mean, I think we'd have to weaken it first. I don't know, because I don't know what it is. It could be something relatively weak, in which case I could do it right away. But I kind of doubt that.
Yep, doubt that.
First, we need to know what it is.
What'd you say?
And he'll go first. We need to know what it is.
Whispers nods.
I doubt we can go ask it.
Wait. Technically, we need to get the family back to the Sept. Oh, God.
It is possible for you to call, to call somebody if you guys have got kinfolks, mentors, contacts, or at least contacts that know what's going on, or anybody.
Yeah, no, my
allies.
Contacts aren't like that.
Yeah.
My contacts
there's definitely ways. Does anybody have anything like that?
I have kinfolk, little puppy.
Right, yeah. Your kinfolk's not going to be much help in this case, Baby Dove.
Okay, no, yeah, I got one. Okay, I'll do it. He'll hold finger up and step sideways, like step to the side, and he'll pull his phone out, and I'll press 1.
Press 1.
He'll speed dial 1.
Okay, who's on your speed dial 1? Okay, and you're just going to ask him to get them out of here somehow?
Basically, yeah, he'll just tell them they're out on the field. They've secured the family, but there's still a threat. Imminent threat. Please send someone to collect this family.
He will do that. He definitely he can send somebody to take care of it. He's not going to come out and do it himself.
No, duh, obviously.
So.
This is just my only contact in the Sept like that.
Okay.
So yeah, he was being very professional and but yeah, he'll hang up afterwards.
Okay.
We'll go back over to Laura.
Mm-hmm.
The Jarl is sending someone.
Nod. Okay.
And he'll look back up at the building.
So what do we do?
The light is sort of it's faded away in the window.
What floor was it on?
3rd.
It was in the building, in the apartment. From what you can tell, it was in the apartment that you just left.
Thora?
Hmm?
tell me just going up there, kicking down the door, and killing it isn't the right plan, because that actually sounds like the right plan in my head. I'm trying to think this, and I keep thinking that I'm overthinking. You know, we just need to go kill the damn thing. Scorched earth. Boom, let's go.
I like scorched earth.
Okay, I'm fine with this idea. Let's do it. We can identify it afterwards or something. I don't know what's going on here, but we have things to keep us from raging. Which was, he's like walking, by the way, which was like the main thing. It was like, you know, getting us behind. A shrug.
Whispers will speak up, and he'll say, Alpha.
Yes.
Just to be clear, you know that's not a scrag.
I'm aware. What is it?
I don't know for sure, but scrags can't do that.
Scrags can't do what?
He gestures towards where the glow was.
What color was the glow again?
It was sort of blue-white.
Okay, as long as it wasn't green.
No, it
Because
wasn't
green is always evil. Disney taught us this.
But I mean, Whispers will say, even I could see it.
And you have no idea what it is.
Although,
Whatever,
it might be
whatever
bad
it is,
if...
it's not... I'm sorry, go ahead.
She's just saying it might be bad if the blind guy could see it. No offense.
First off, babe, roll me a perception worm, like a sense worm.
Oh,
Please.
sense worm for you? Okay. What's your dice pool?
6.
Okay, hang on. Stand by.
And what I'm rolling is a wits occult, okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
To see if I can put my finger on what the fuck this is.
Sure. It's going to be relatively difficult, but you can try.
What's the difficulty?
8.
I have 2 successes.
Okay. You can definitely make out the stench of the worm here.
Okay.
No doubt in your mind. Hang on one second. And you said you got 2 successes?
Yes.
There are definitely certain kinds of banes that do things such as inhabiting buildings specifically. Ones that don't so much, inhabit people. Ones that don't just, hang out in any random area. The most notorious of which are called Ablafet. They're some sort of a fusion of Weaver and Wyrmish forces, and they tend to layer in the tops of buildings that humans like to inhabit. Once they've done that, they basically exert influence over the people in the building.
I'll think for a moment. Sit there and bite his lip. And what are they as combatants? Like, what are they? Are they something you can fight? Are they something you want to try to catch? Or, more importantly, is it something where if you fix the area, it can cause them to begin to disappear?
In any case, if you fight, if you're gonna if you fix the area, you're gonna tend to do harm to things like this. But it kind of goes back and forth. If you've got a bane, especially a powerful one, in an area, the area is going to tend to get fucked up. If you fix the fucked up, or rather if an area gets fucked up, it's going to tend to attract banes. So it kind of feeds off of one another. But with something like this, these creatures are known for inhabiting buildings, and you don't imagine that they're extremely mobile. They probably don't run around a lot. That being said, there are stories that you've heard of these creatures where, first and foremost, they tend to collect because they make such horrible places, just by being there and making bad things happen, other Banes tend to cluster around them. In addition to which, they have the ability to do things like shatter glass, control electrical systems, things like that.
But it's not very mobile.
No. It's probably the biggest threat to you would be whatever it can make the building do to you.
He'll turn to Thora and to Whispers, and he'll say, "I want to try to capture it and bind it before we attempt to destroy it." And he'll explain what it is. And he'll say the bonus and the benefit is that it's not very mobile. And this isn't Pokemon, although it's a good idea to weaken the thing first. I mean, if we try to throw the Rite of Binding at it, it's either going to work or not, and it may work. Weakening it, that thing might tread on the building on us.
Whispers looks concerned, and he says, "My Alpha, I understand what you're saying, but it will be significantly harder to bind it if it's not first weakened."
But we also run the risk of it bringing down the building on us. And also anything that lives there. If we just bind it, or at least try. So we perform the Rite of Binding, it fails. Yeah, we might upset a spirit or two, okay? But if it doesn't fail, it's more likely that the spirit is going to get pulled into it, okay, there, we're good, okay? And the building remains unharmed, the families that are in it are fine, things like that. But if we go in there and we start fighting it, this building's going to go down. It's already bad enough. I mean, it could go down. It's certainly a lot more likely to happen than if we attempt the Rite of Binding, it doesn't work, and then there you go. I mean, I'm pretty good at the Rite, actually.
I'm more than willing to try.
And I say, look, hey, if that doesn't work and we can't get it to bind, then we can take it on. But I say that in this case, with this circumstances and what he can do to that building and the fact that there are families in there, it's probably a good idea to just try to bind the thing first. Then if that doesn't work, Dora goes in there, we follow her up, we kill the thing, possibly die glorious heroes to fight on the field of apocalypse. There we go.
Blink, blink.
Well, maybe not you. He'll kind of look at him like, that's a hero's place, not for cowards, but whatever.
Wait, did you actually say that?
1 second. Why, no, he didn't. He thought it, though.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
He'll look at Thora like, you're the beta.
That plan seems to work for me.
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
I've bound creatures before without weakening them, so that's why I'm not, like, terrifyingly fucking worried about not taking it on first. Dante?
Okay. Well, first and foremost, one thing that you should know, you do have to get to it.
No, yeah, of course.
So that's the first thing. I mean, you're going to have to be in front of it one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
You can't bind it from out here.
No, yeah. I want to make a wits leadership roll to know if this is a terrifyingly bad idea. Okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Or like what I can do to kind of shore it up to be a better idea.
Sure.
I'm gonna spend a point of willpower, by the way.
Go ahead.
What was the difficulty?
The difficulty is going to be 7.
4 successes.
4 successes. The problem is that some spirits are much easier to bind than others, and you don't know how difficult this one would be. This one could be one of those pushover kind of spirits, and it could be one that is really hard to bind. In which case, you're talking about enacting a 10-minute ritual in the presence of this thing without, that is not in any way guaranteed to work.
I have a really strange idea.
Okay.
And it's kind of one of those crazy-ass ideas, but I'm a Silverfang, so I have liberty.
Okay.
What if we got Agamemnon to, distract it and try to enchant it? Perform to it, things like that, sing to it, try to, get its attention first.
As soon as you begin trying to bind it, it will know what you're doing.
Mm-mm.
Unless you're using some kind of supernatural ability to distract it. In which case, that may do it.
Yeah, I don't think Agamemnon has those kind of things, do you?
No, you don't get him till rank 3 or 4. So.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm in part trying to come up with answers that aren't let's go fight and kill everything. Do you know what I mean? To include
Right.
the other players.
No, I understand that entirely. But the biggest question is, one way or the other, you're going to have to be standing in front of this thing.
No, of course.
Hmm.
At that point, it probably seems the best idea is to let Thora and Ag work on weakening it while Whispers and Quinn attempt to bind it.
Okay.
And also, if we bind it, that's something that we can give to the other Theurges
Sure.
as yay. Here, have a bane.
It's definitely a feather in your cap, yes. Okay.
Okay.
So, you're going to go, are you going to go back into the building?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, how are you going to proceed from here?
Well, the way we came was pretty safe, so I think that's probably the best bet. How do you have PIP?
It's just the single PIP. It's something that you can do on the free version.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Anyway.
See? And that works out, huh?
All mine.
Woohoo! All right, so.
Let's go kick its ass, Thora.
Oh yeah, you're right. You can. I didn't know that. Oh
There's some
my.
pretty cool stuff you can do with Minicam. But anyway, let's not turn this into a Minicam commercial.
Well, no, I'm just putting my Krynos overlay in case.
I understand. All right, so you guys go back into the building. How are you getting back up?
Probably what seems smart to me is just the way we came.
Okay, so you're going to go up to the second floor and then climb back up the elevator shaft?
Yeah. I mean, that worked the first time.
Okay.
No reason to church it up.
All right. So you guys go into the building. You walk up to the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
You have already broken the elevator doors on the second floor, so you can easily pull them apart. The ones on the third floor will have closed of their own accord, but you know how to open them. Go ahead and who's going up first?
I will, honestly. It's fine.
Okay, and you guys. All right, I need details of exactly how you're going up the elevator here.
I will go after Quinn.
And then
Okay.
we'll send Whispers, and then I'll be behind Whispers.
Mm-hmm. Do you just want to say
Okay.
that Bree and Danny are working on getting the kinfolk back into the thing?
Sure, that'll work.
Yeah.
Since you guys are only going up one floor, or are you going to go all the way to the top? This is a 4-story building. Are you going to get off at the 3rd floor or go up to the 4th?
Which does this thing seem to be on?
It will probably be on the 4th, from what you know.
Okay.
So you're going to go up
What
higher?
floor it is? Yep. What floor it is?
Okay. So, I need all of you to make me perception plus alertness checks.
Hearing based.
And we're going to make... actually, it's going to be... Yeah, everybody needs to make the check. But Johnny and Ag, the two of you are at -1 difficulty.
Is it hearing based?
In part, yes.
Okay.
But it's not... that you're going to be fine. You
Oh
just
my!
roll it like normal.
Oh my!
What's the difficulty?
It's going to be difficulty 5 for those of you that are standing outside, and 4 for the people up in the thing there.
Okay. That's 3 successes.
Hang on a second.
No. It's alert. It's perception alertness.
Yes, perception alertness.
No, Ag doesn't get it.
Okay.
I have 3.
You have 2. Whispers has 2. Thora has 2.
I had 3. I had 3.
You have 3?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm special.
So, Johnny, it's less a hearing thing and more a general awareness thing. Just as Whispers is leaning out to start trying to climb, to grab onto the ladder, you hear a clunk, a very, very loud clunk from above. And the elevator car that is sitting at the 4th floor above you drops about 6 inches.
Oh, look.
What's up?
You basically run right into Quinn's ass.
Yes.
Not for the first time, I know.
Yeah,
Well, stop then.
he'll just kind of look up and he's like, "Cause elevator's moving."
Okay, well then we stop at the 3rd floor.
The elevator.
Yeah.
Okay. I need both of you to make me a wits plus alertness roll. Difficulty 6.
Bigger dice pool. Bigger dice pool.
1 success.
I has fucking ones. I have 1 success.
Okay. Hang on one second. Ooh.
0.
All right. So, Johnny, you and Nelson, you each got at least 1 success?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. The elevator's not coming down, it's dropping.
As in dropping, or?
As in, it's going to fall to the 1st floor. Or below.
My.
You have 1 action. You may take 1 action. What are you going to do?
I am fuck all. Okay, who is in this elevator shaft? Like, it's me and Ag, right?
You and Ag, and Whispers is halfway in.
What he is going to do, and this is going to sound really strange, but we are only 1 or 2 stories up, right?
There is a basement.
Okay. He is going to
So right
shift.
now you're about 4 stories from the bottom.
Okay, fine. He's gonna shift and grab Ag, like let himself drop.
Okay.
And preferably push Whispers back, but if he can't, I'm sorry, fuck.
Well,
I'm
actually,
sorry.
that's what I was gonna do. Drop and push Whispers back.
Yeah, he's basically going to he's essentially going to drop, like he's gonna switch Krenos and grab Agamemnon basically on the way down, like just drop and grab Agamemnon.
Uh-huh.
And when he hits the ground, he's gonna curl up in a ball.
Okay. Are you going to spend rage to shift, or are you going to...
Yeesh.
Okay. Ag, are you shifting?
I would not recommend it.
Yeah, no.
You can, but
He's already in Glabro, so now he'll just drop and try and push Whispers.
Okay. Between the two of you, you can easily push Whispers back. So, Thora, basically what you could perceive going on is there is a kind of a heavy clunk, and then air begins to rush out of the elevator shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Whispers freezes, and then he gets shoved backwards, and then the elevator car races past, accelerating quickly as it goes down the shaft.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Ag is falling down, goes sorry bro, and just pushes him back with his foot. Like,
Okay.
out of the way.
I need Agamemnon and Quinlan to roll soak for the fall first.
okay. Keep in mind that Quinn is trying to buffer some of this for Ag.
I know.
That's why he shifted.
You can kind of... It's a situation of you can kind of try and take the brunt of the elevator hitting you.
Well, the
Or
other
you
reason
can-
that he dropped is the elevator shafts have a space below them that
Mhm.
the elevator can't drop down onto. Now it's a crouch. It might hit his back and hurt him, but there is a space below an elevator.
There's a space, but it's not a big one, and it's not... If the elevator is free falling, parts of it could break when it hits the bottom of the shaft and come down anyway.
No, I know. But basically, he's trying to brunt some of the damage to Agamemnon basically right now.
Right, but I'm not talking about the damage from the elevator yet. I'm just talking about the falling damage at this
I
point.
know.
So you guys are going to have...
That is
And,
a lot of not going to help me.
And I use willpower, so that's 4 successes.
Willpower, you can't really use willpower on a soak roll.
Oh yeah, okay. So 3 successes only.
That'll be for Ag. That's a total of 4 damage, so you take 1 bashing level from the fall. Let's see. And Johnny?
I had 2 successes.
Hey, you wouldn't have taken any damage anyway.
Mhm.
So, okay. Actually, I think I'm doing that wrong, but I'll double check it later. It's fine. All right, so the two of you hit, and Agamemnon, you've gotten a little battered from the fall, but split second later, a ton of wreckage, quite literally, comes down on top of you.
Keep in mind he's got a ton of Quinn on top of him, so.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yep.
He's only going to have to soak anything that you don't soak, basically.
Okay.
So, Johnny, go ahead and roll your soak. And this is lethal damage.
Oh, god damn it. I rolled a bunch of fate die again.
I saw that.
1, 2, 3 successes.
You are extremely lucky. You feel this thing hit you in several places, and it does not feel good. You can definitely, I mean, you feel deep bruising and battering and a couple of sharp things slice into your skin, but nothing gets through you. And you're able to kind of shrug it off.
Yeah, he basically growls kind of close to Ag's ear.
I do need you to make a rage roll for getting hurt.
Sure.
Oh, wait,
Resist!
no.
Resist!
Wait, you didn't get hurt.
Yeah, I didn't get hurt.
Ag needs to make a rage roll.
Okay.
Well, while I'm bear hugging, you go ahead and rage.
So, rage is for 5.
And we had said that this is a full moon, correct?
It really should not be a full moon.
Okay, then we'll say it's a gibbous moon. That's fine.
Yeah, we waited. Remember?
That's fine. It's fine. So it's difficulty 5, Ag.
Yeah, it is true.
Okay, so yeah, you feel the, anger well up in you, but you're okay. You push it down.
And here, yeah, you'll like growl and then come down, and then he goes, "Senga, you dead?"
Yeah, man. And Kratos. He'll stand up and shake himself off, like, ow.
Whispers is standing in the hallway, looking kind of shocked. What is Thora doing at this point?
She's gonna head to the basement.
Okay.
She's gonna grab Whisper's coat and tug him along, like, this way, let's go.
He'll come along. So you get down to the basement, or you're heading down to the basement, rather. Quinn and Agamemnon took the express elevator there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he'll shift back to Hamid, like, fuck all.
Okay, you're now under the elevator car, however.
Yeah. No, well, hold on. In Krenos, he would have given it a good push. Well, can it be pushed up, or can we be broken to the floor in Krenos? Blah, 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 blah.
It weighs a lot. It'll take feats of strength to lift.
What if we just try to break through it?
That's also a possibility. You could try and tear your way up into the car itself or something like that.
Do. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you. Roll.
What are you rolling?
A feat of strength.
Okay.
I have 2 successes. Paw. Claw.
Can Egg help, or because he's under?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
You definitely can.
We'll give it another go. Claw. Paw.
Oh, so
Claw.
I'll go in Krenos for that.
Yeah, he's got he made a little more headway. We got 3 successes so far. Claw,
Okay.
paw.
Oh, go! Ag is angry at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Yeah, he'll look over at Ag like, are you mad because I tried to kill Senpai?
I don't like elevators anymore.
One hell of a reason to have a phobia of them, buddy.
Okay, so between the two of you, you can tear your way up into the bottom of up through the bottom of the elevator car and into the car proper. Thora, you are getting to the thing, and you can hear a bunch of like crunching and metal tearing and things like that as you get into the area.
Oh boy.
They're still beyond the elevator doors down here, though.
Yes. How high are the basement ceilings?
Reasonably high. I mean, you could take Krenos in here and you wouldn't hit your head.
Okay.
I mean, you probably would hit your head if you stood up straight.
Yeah, well, she's tall, so she's gonna sit and shift
Okay.
and pry the doors open.
Okay.
So, what, just straight strength?
Yep. Strength plus willpower, actually.
Strength plus willpower? Okay, so 7, 12.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
For a feat of strength, the typical difficulty is about 5,
Oh, okay.
which is
So
why I
it's-
counted more than you said, Johnny.
So that's 4 successes to
Okay.
pry the elevator doors open.
So the two of you that are now coming up into the elevator door or into the elevator car can hear the doors screech as metal rends and it opens up. And there is Thora standing there with Whispers behind her, looking like he's about to jump in and try to help her, but she didn't need the help.
Thank you, Whispers. Well, she'll say that after she switches back, because right now she's sitting on the floor, on the basement floor in Krenos, pulling at the doors.
Yeah, Aggie's back in Glabro. He looks at her and he goes, elevators are the Weaver's most evil weapon.
And
Not the nuke bomb? Okay.
the Krynos rolls her eyes, and then she'll shift back to breed form.
He'll shift back. Shake himself off. Don't say I don't care about you anymore. He'll actually boop Ag's nose.
I never said that.
Yeah, you did. I heard you. He'll just grin at him. Walking past. He'll hold up a finger. He'll pull out a cigarette and light it. Take like a long drag off of it. Blow out the smoke. Take out another. Like he has like 2 or 3 drags. He'll like tamp it out. Put the butt in his
Get off me!
butt case. Like just. Oh my god. Okay, we can go now.
Okay. So, you guys go on up, and I'm assuming you're going to go back the way you just tried to come up in the first place?
But her look out the fucking, elevator this time?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I mean, the elevator is not going anywhere now.
No, we wrecked it.
He's gonna look over at Dora like, you wanna go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, go first.
Chicken.
Daddy tired!
Yeah, I'll still go second.
Wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay. So, you guys go on up the elevator and all that, this time without incident.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just wanted you to know I wanted to stare at your butt the whole way.
And she'll wiggle it.
I'm talking to whispers, not you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just chuckle.
Oh.
I was staring at it, so thanks.
I'll promise Silverfang whenever you hit on people.
Anyway.
Yep. So, you come out onto the final hallway at the top here.
Mhm.
And as you do, there is something. Actually, how about this? Thora, make me a perception plus alertness check.
Ote. What's the difficulty?
The difficulty is going to be 6.
3 successes.
Excellent. Looking down the hallway as you get towards the top. Well, okay. You have Well, let's put it this way. Once you get to the top of the thing, you can step over onto the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that these doors are normally open from the outside is that a thing is reached through a little hole, the little hole that you see on an elevator door.
Yes.
Okay, so the nice thing about that right now is that you can look through it like a peephole.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do so, before you open this thing, you can see a big, hulking, monstrous thing with a bare, grinning skull sort of skulking back and forth in the hallway.
She will relay that to them through their new wonderful pack speech gift.
Okay.
And she'll describe it as the big hulking bear-skulled thing. And she starts humming Ballroom Blitz in her head.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep.
Sorry.
that's what she's doing. And then
I love that. That's great. I love that song.
she relays to them, so do we fight or do we go down a floor and not fight?
He's trying to get if that's the thing they're looking for. Honey.
Do you want me to make a what's it called?
Yes, but I'm gonna send you a recipe of something I want you to make me as well. Storyteller. She can make that roll, right?
She can make the roll. No reason she can't.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I literally just got my entire eyes like almost ripped out of my head by what I'm looking at. It's so beautiful. I wanted to make it for me.
You want to keep it as a pet, don't you?
And I'm gonna spend a willpower on this one.
Okay.
It involves the word Chantilly, okay?
I'm glad I spent that willpower.
Oh,
Well, you got one success because you spent the willpower.
Yes.
Oh my, I just looked at your screen.
Nice. You don't know for sure, but it doesn't sound like the kind of thing that they're talking about. It's not just sitting up there quietly influencing things. You know that. Whatever this thing is, it's actively walking around and looking for something to fuck up.
AKA
So it's one of the banes that the building would attract.
But doesn't look like one of the scrags that you fought earlier.
Mm-hmm. Well, claws out, boys and girls.
Claws out.
Claws out.
Okay.
She's not going to shift to Krynos on the ladder because of the state of the building.
Well, like I said, you're now standing on the ledge.
Yeah.
There is a very, very slight ledge on the inside of the elevator doors.
Okay, so I'm going to swing the door open and burn rage to shift.
Okay. Are you guys going to wait until everybody's ready to go?
Yes.
All right, hang on one second. So everybody gets up towards the top. Whispers is actually going to hang on the. He's going to kind of wrap his body around and hang from the left side of the ladder so that the Ag and Quinn can get up closer.
Mm-hmm.
And give me one quick second here. Okay. Sorry, hang on, stand by. Okay. Kelly,
Yes.
go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Eight. Oh, yeah?
You're damn right.
Now, remind me again, because I'm special, what is your modifier?
It's your wits plus dex plus one die.
Okay, awesome. So that's 7. $15.
By the way, Johnny and Ag, you can do it too.
Okay. Ooh.
What am I doing?
Roll for initiative.
What did I roll?
Huh?
I rolled a 3. Nice.
The thing in question is going on 10, and Whispers is actually going pretty high up. Hang on. Don't forget to add your Krynos stats once you change.
Oh, shoot.
So it's yeah, Whispers will be going on 16.
Hold on 1 second. So we're tied, Whispers and I.
We yeah, in Krynos, that means I have +1, so yeah, we're all tied.
Dex, Whisper's Dex is 3 in Krynos. What's yours, Kelly?
5.
5.
Okay, so you go before him. Ag, you're on 5 too?
Yep.
Okay, so the two of you go at the same time.
I'm on 12.
All right. So, Kelly, you go ahead and trigger the door and slide it open and burst into Krynos form. And now you're actually going before anybody else.
Okay.
For a moment. All right, so what do you do?
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
We're going claws, because I don't know what it is, and I don't want to put it in my mouth.
You can rush it and get off one attack this turn.
Alright. So we are going to roll 8. Okay, so that's 5 on the attack.
Okay. So that'll be 4 plus okay. Strength plus 2 plus 4. So strength plus 6.
Okay.
And this thing can actually soak some damage.
Oh.
Not a lot, but some.
6.
Goodness.
Yay, Arun.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, sorry, hang on 1 second. I'm doing some mental math here.
Mhm.
Okay,
It's still alive.
it's still alive.
So Ag goes. And goes
Yes.
1,
Ag, you
2.
can jump up into the thing, and you won't be able to actually attack it this turn. But you
Okay.
can jump in there, spend the rage to shift, and get to it this turn.
Okay, yes, I'll do that.
Okay? So you rush up to it. Whispers is waiting until Quinn goes in to jump up behind you.
Hey, girl.
Quinn, what are you going to do?
Oh, he gonna fight too.
Okay. You'll be able to jump up into to climb the rest of the way up the ladder and jump in and get a few feet inside this turn, but you can't actually, like, come to grips with it, and you won't be close. You'll still have to do some movement next turn.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And once
What
you've
if
gotten
you,
a few feet inside, what's that?
What if I spent a rage? Nah, you know what, this thing isn't worth a rage, honestly.
Yeah. You can't do it anyway, unfortunately. All right. Once you're in a few feet, Whispers will jump up behind you and basically take Krynos and prepare to do whatever he can do to help.
Okay.
And it's going to go ahead and take a shot at Thora, who is standing right in front of it.
Alright.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And hang on one quick second. So it does hit you. Go ahead and roll to soak, but your difficulty is 9.
Oh, Lord.
There is a horrific burning sensation that comes along with these claws hitting you.
Alright, and ones don't detract on soak, correct?
Correct.
Or do they? Okay.
No, they do not.
Okay, so I soak 1.
Okay. Its claws rip into your chest, just inside of your left shoulder, and rake across. And like I said, you can feel this just burning acidic sensation as it does so. It tears a couple of ribs loose from their moorings against your sternum, and you can feel a couple of bones break. It is a nasty hit, and you take a total of 5 damage from that strike.
Oh, ow.
What's your stamina in Krynos form?
6.
Okay, so you are not stunned, but you're going to be on wound penalties next turn and all that good stuff.
Okay. And I'll have to roll rage, I guess, because this is the first damage I've taken.
You'll have to roll rage, and so will your packmates
Yeah.
for watching their packmate get hit.
So I'm at -2 right now. Okay. Rolling rage now?
Yep. Everybody can go
Or
ahead
my
and do
next
that.
turn? Okay, now.
Ooh, Ag is. Oh shit, Ag is in. Oh yep, Ag is going angry.
Oh, yeah. How many you got, Ag? Is that 5 I'm seeing?
5. Yep.
Okay.
I'll just throw whispers. I got 1 success.
So did Whispers.
Oh wait, I actually accidentally
I
threw one too many
failed.
dice. But yeah.
You failed? That's okay. As long as you didn't botch.
Yeah, I didn't
That's all
botch,
right.
I failed.
That was just kind of a, ow, shit. What did you say, Nelson?
I had accidentally. I just see. Was supposed to throw 5 dice. I threw 4. 6. Sorry.
Okay. Whispers rolled 2 dice, actually, but it's okay. So you've got 5 successes.
Yep.
All right. So next turn, you will enter frenzy if you do not spend a willpower to avoid it. If you spend the willpower, you will do nothing that turn except not frenzy.
Shit.
Is your gnosis higher than your rage?
I think so. Let me make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Okay. If your gnosis is not higher than your rage, then you will not be able to distinguish enemies from packmates.
So yeah, willpower.
Okay. All right. So next turn. Oh, well, actually, hold on a second. Kelly, you're the only one who took a successful attack on this thing. Would you like to spend rage to follow it up?
No, I'll hold for everyone else to go.
You wouldn't be costing them anything. It's just an extra action if you want to do it.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay. So spend a rage point
Alright.
and roll another attack.
And now I have my wound penalties on this one?
Yes, you do have your wound penalties on this.
Okay. So that's -2 to me.
And for the record, that also will apply to your damage roll.
Oh.
Does that change whether or not you would do the attack?
No, I'll still do it. She's angry.
Okay. Fenrir for the win.
Mm-hmm. So that would be 6 instead of 8. So that's 3.
3?
3 successes on the hit.
Okay, so it'll be your strength plus 2.
Alright, so it'll be just my strength with my...
No, it'll be your strength plus 2, because it would have been strength plus 2 plus 2,
okay.
But I took off your wound penalty.
Okay, so rolling 9.
It soaks 2 of them. What do you got?
And it's just 2, so it soaked it.
Okay, so your claws tear into the flesh of it, but they don't sink deeply.
So I've just managed to piss it off.
It was already pissed off. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It looks permanently pissed off.
It
Then again,
That
so
roasting bitch
would I if
face.
I looked like that, you know?
What's that?
So would I if I looked like that.
Good point. All right, Johnny. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. First, we got to go to Kelly. What are you doing?
Did I lose my turn for something?
No. You didn't lose your turn. No. You're just on a lower initiative than she is.
Okay.
Can I rage heal this turn?
No. Rage healing only happens when you drop 2 or below end cap.
Oh, okay.
You can take a step back, and well, you can't heal this because it's aggravated damage.
Okay.
But you can take a step back and hope that somebody else steps up to cover you. Or you can press the attack. Or whatever else you can think of. Let's put it that way.
I'm going to step back toward Whispers.
Okay.
And over the pack link, he'll get... over the pack link, he'll get a message from her saying, "Hey, patch me up quick."
Okay. Agamemnon, what are you doing?
Ag will go in front, but attack it and try to, place himself in a way to block it from getting Thora.
Hold on, because I just realized you still have to either spend the willpower and resist the frenzy or ride the frenzy.
No, it's still the same term?
Yes. This is turn 2.
Okay, because I use a willpower to try and not attack my packmates.
Okay, so you're going to kind of stay where you are and let her step back past you, probably, just in case, I would assume?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're not engaging or anything like that because you have to control yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Whispers is going to rush forward, and he's suddenly a scramble of motion as he goes rushing past you, or past.
When do I get to go?
On 12.
He's on 10, isn't he?
No, he's on 16. This thing is on.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Are you sure I didn't get skipped a point?
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to rush forward and attempt to heal Thora. Thora, what's your rage?
5.
Okay, he heals 2 points for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Johnny, it is now your turn.
And how can I attack this thing?
If you like, if you'd like to do that, you may do exactly that.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
Hold on. I told you I don't like the system as much as I like 5 successes.
Very nice. So that's going to be your strength plus 2 plus 4, so a total of strength plus 6. And don't forget your Incrinos form.
I know. And then...
Ooh, and it soaks not a damn thing.
His Papa Bear instinct went off. He was like, oh, no, you hurt my baby. That's not happening. I'm so glad one's got off, but that's still a good amount of damage.
Oh, yeah.
He took 6 points of damage. 7.
Nice.
7 egg is 7 egg.
Couldn't touch 7 egg a lot, actually.
You rush up and shoulder past Thora and come up with a right sweep across the front of its chest, and you rip through all the flesh on there. You feel like bones and bits of armor and such go flying off and embedding into the ceiling and such. And it staggers backwards, but it's still standing. And you really just pissed it off a great deal.
He for anyone who's looking, he is actually in protective Father Bear mode. Like, no.
Well, right now I'm kind of picturing the Tony Stark versus the Hulk thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where he hits it, and then I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Go to sleep.
Okay.
No, right now he's got an extremely protective, like,
Oh, I know.
dance going between like him and the rest of his pack. Like, nope.
Ag is just standing there with rage in his eyes right now.
Ooh, Johnny rolled a soak.
Okay. That is not going to help me.
Oh, you lucky bitch. Don't forget it's difficulty 9 for this soak.
Okay.
Nope.
Nothing.
Ooh, the claws rip into you and they burn like fire as they slash right through your lower abdomen,
Mm-hmm.
and you take 4 ag.
Oh my.
Okay. Johnny, you're the only one who has had a successful attack this turn. Do you wish to follow it up by spinning a rage?
Yes, sir.
And you do have more than 4 stamina in this form, I assume.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Spin a rage, go ahead and make your attack.
I can't remember. You can roll willpower for an attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget, though, that you do have wound penalties.
I know. His fucking ugh! His next specialty is combat reflexes. Does it count here?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
And my wound penalties will be what, 2, I think, right now?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Cross my fingers. Cross my fingers. Yes.
Okay, you definitely hit.
So 4 successes. Okay. The one didn't count.
You had a 1 in there. Did you take?
Willpower. Willpower.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, 4 successes. So that's going to be strength plus 4. Ooh.
Isn't there also the 2 from the
No, because you've got your wound penalties.
That doesn't count on damage, does it?
Oh yeah. Oh yes, it does.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
That looks like it's going to leave a mark.
7 again.
Oh, Dad.
I'm not kidding. He's fucking angry. He touched my baby.
You tear into this thing, and there is a moment where it seems to be kind of resisting your attack, and then it just, you rip through it, and it evaporates in a puff of bone white and red smoke.
Now let me roll my rage.
Yes, please do. Well, no. Because remember, we realized that you don't have to roll rage for spending rage anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah.
However,
he pretty much, like, immediately when, like, he notices the thing is gone, like, wheels around and looks at Thora.
Okay, what's your rage, by the way?
Me? 3.
Yes. 3?
He's got high rage for a Ragabash, yeah.
Hey, how about that? The Whispers just healed you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll basically immediately wheel around and look at Thora and make sure she's okay, basically. Like, with a very, like, concerned look.
She's okay-ish.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Only slightly broken. I'm fine.
I'll breathe. And kind of, like, nod. And then he'll breathe again.
Oh my god.
What? The amount of damage I just did?
No, she's saying that in Krynos out loud at him.
And actually, if you take your time, you can actually form all of those words.
Yeah, he'll just tilt his head.
She does.
He'll say, what?
And through the pack link, calm down, Papa Bear. Holy shit.
Oh, snort in her head.
Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Shake his
She's
head.
smiling, though.
Shake his head and just kind of, like, walk.
And she
ow!
leaned down and nuzzle him.
She'll nuzzle her back, like, just kind of like, ew, that thing touched me, ew.
Yeah. And she pats him on his head. Aw, little dad.
There's nothing little about me. And then he'll drop
I
his head and
wouldn't
shake
know.
it. Like, I should have said that.
Sorry about not doing anything. If I would have attacked, I think I would have lost control.
He'll bap you in your face. It's like his paw just comes down on his face. Shut up. You did something. You kept yourself under control. He'll kind of, like, bark out.
So like rubs his nose where you bumped him.
He'll give him a, he'll kind of turn him and just kind of push him playfully to walk forward.
Yeah, he'll start walking forward and smile at Cora.
You get to play Minesweeper. he's making Ag play Minesweeper in punishment.
Nice. Give me 1 second here, guys.
Sure enough. Why am I looking at a gift tray of potatoes?
A gift tray of potatoes?
I think I'm fucking with you people.
I've got no idea why you're looking at that. Okay, hang on 1 second. I am almost ready to move forward here. All right, Thora. Stand by. Whispers rolls 3 more successes to heal you.
Thank you, Whispers.
He kind of mutters and smiles, sort of, but looks kind of uncomfortable at the praise, but he doesn't say anything about it. All right, so you guys can all make me wits plus occult rolls, difficulty 4.
Oh my.
Oh my.
You can call for automatic successes, mind you.
Should have. No, I got like 5 successes.
I got 4.
Okay. It's pretty obvious. The floor that you're on here, nothing looks right. Everything looks a little screwed up in one way or another. But there's one apartment in particular that just has this nasty miasma leaking out of it. There's sort of a horrible smell coming from it, and almost more importantly, there is sort of not more importantly, but also there is a slight, almost like a vapor leaking underneath the door. You would guess that what you're looking for is probably in there.
I'll just look at Thora like, I really need the motivation not to burn this building to the ground. Like, I'm trying so hard to be a good person.
Well, we can burn it now. Nobody's in there.
I'll shake his head.
I am all for scorched earth right now. But let's weaken this thing.
Can you just kick down the door and go kill it? No, don't. I just want to say that. Okay. Stick to the plan. Go inside. Start weakening it. Whispers and I'll start the right. No, we're good. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Though if anything, like, is outside of those parameters, like, if this, like, plan meets the enemy and it's off, just fucking kill it, okay? Let's just kill it. Let's just kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Nod.
Then burn down the building.
Let's go attack it.
Okay.
Okay.
My lord. How did I know this was in Florida again?
What happened?
15-foot eastern diamondback rattlesnake.
Dear Lord. Okay. So, you guys, how are you getting in through this door?
Hopefully kick it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're in Krino's form. It's not going to take anything at all to kick open the door.
We can run into it. We can just walk into it and it breaks down.
Pretty much. So you kick through the door, and this room, you don't see anything in this room. But you can smell the scent of rotting meat and old blood just filling this room. There's the constant drone of insects buzzing about. And you can see flitting about in the place of what are probably, there are probably flies on the other side, you would have to guess. Flitting about here, there are small, like, banes breeding in this area.
Ew.
Ew, nothing I can award you want to walk in on.
They're not, like, breeding with one another. It's like flies breeding in, like, a charnel pit.
You're not making this any better.
How many flies does it take to screw in a light bulb?
2.
Just 2, but nobody knows how they got in there. All right, moving on.
I love you.
I love you too. There is a okay. Everybody can make me a wits plus alertness roll. Difficulty 8.
Is this hearing based?
No. Well, it's not strictly hearing based. Let's put it that way.
Okay, whatever. Ah! I have one. I have 1 success.
Yeah, I have 1.
Ag's got 2.
Nelson's got 2. Okay.
Save us, please.
All right. In this room, there are things that you would never expect to see anything like this in an urban environment in a city. Now, granted, you're in the Umbra, but that just kind of makes it worse because you can only imagine what it looks like on the other side. You can see there are piles, small piles, but still piles in places around the room of bones. There are a handful of skulls on the coffee table and the raggedy, sitting in front of the raggedy couch in the front room there. And there's a slight kind of a dinging sound that Ag picks up coming from the kitchen.
Oh, it's making us lunch. How thoughtful.
I think someone's working the microwave.
Well, it's not like that. It's just sort of a gentle, almost like a quiet bell being struck slowly and carefully. But it's just sort of coming from that room. You can actually look over and see into the kitchen from you.
Yeah, he'll look.
Okay. On the stove, there is a large pot. And that's where the dinging kind of seems to be coming from. Whatever's in the pot is occasionally thumping into the sides of the pot, and the pot is at a rolling boil. You can see bubbles. It's actually boiled over a couple of times. You can tell.
Okay, whatever it is, it's cooking something. I'm willing to bet it's fucked up.
However,
The character took a very deep breath.
nothing else is really stirring in here.
Just slowly move to the kitchen, being careful, like not to make any noise or not to be seen if there's anything.
Okay.
And he'll open the stove pot slowly.
Okay. Make me a gnosis roll real quick.
Okay. Willpower. I'll use willpower. Ooh,
Okay.
I didn't really need it. What's the difficulty?
You passed it. Don't worry. When you first reach for the pot, you kind of have a hard time getting hold of the lid,
Oh,
and
silly.
then you kind of you realize as you grasp it that the gauntlet here is just alarmingly thin. You lift the lid off of the pot, which is actually apparently in the real world, and in it there is a thick brownish, not very very thick. I should step back on that. It's watery, but it's got a thick brown coloration to it, and floating through it every once in a while you can see bits of white. Something hard and white is floating around inside the pot, and when it strikes the sides of the pot, it's making the soft dinging sound.
Okay, he'll try to identify what it is.
Okay. Make me a perception plus. Hang on a second. Perception plus investigation is good.
Plus investigation. Okay. What's the difficulty?
It's going to be difficulty 6.
So he's got one.
One success. You kind of take a look at it, and you see the white thing floating around in there, and it floats a little bit higher on the convection currents, and then it rotates slightly backward, and you see the flash of a nasal opening and teeth, and then it floats away again. It's a skull.
Yep. Yeah, he'll say, yep, there's a skull in the pot.
Ew.
Yeah, Quinn just shakes his head. That's your fault. That's your fault, Kelly.
Hmm?
He'll tilt his head, and he'll turn to Whispers,
Uh-huh.
and he'll say, "Whispers, where is this thing?"
He slowly raises his head and points his muzzle towards the ceiling.
Ooh, it's on the roof. He closes the pot back up.
Okay.
He pulls his lighter out and strikes it. I
What's
can't.
that?
He's in Krenos. He's in Krenos. He can't do what I said he was going to do. I'm sorry. I remember he's in Krenos.
She just remembered something.
Okay.
The pulsing thingies in the elevator shaft.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna mention that to Quinn.
I'll nod.
Should I go attack those?
I don't know if that's what we're looking for. Can I get a, babe?
Uh-huh.
Can I get a, what's it called to know if that's what we're looking for?
Sure.
Oh my.
What
At
you
least
got?
one success. We probably have at least one success.
Difficulty is 7.
Yeah, then I have one success.
1 success? Okay. You would guess, probably.
And it was in the elevator shaft.
Yeah, that's probably an extension of it.
But that's not it itself, right?
It's a part of it.
We have to find the bulk of it, though. Right?
Yeah, but if we attack part of it, then we'll start to weaken it.
And you don't know for sure. You may be able to quote unquote be in its presence if you go to one of those tendrils. And whatever you do, it's going to do what it can to fight back if you start trying to bind it.
Think of a plan.
No, my problem is that what my character would do and what I would do are actually extremely vastly different in this situation. And I'm trying very hard to keep them congruent. He's going to look at Thora. And you see him, he actually shifts back to Hamid. I'm really trying to logic a reason we shouldn't just burn this building down. Like, but no, actually. I'm fairly certain that a large fire would kill that Bane just as readily as us digging our claws into it would. Or at the very least, cause it to go running. To where we could kill it. But with the things that are in this building, kind of like point around them, like I'm actually trying to logic a reason we shouldn't bring this building down.
She'll ask Whispers if fire would kill the Bane.
He kind of looks. He furrows his brow for a moment and he says, "Fire would destroy the building, but unless the fire was in the shadow, I don't know. I don't think so."
Is the creature in the shadow? Duh, yes, of course it is. He'll shake his head like, why the fuck am I even asking that? He'll rub his temples. Let's attack one of the tendrils that's in the elevator shaft, you said, right?
Mm.
We'll bind it from there.
I go nod.
Should we do this from the Umbra? Right? He'll look at Whispers.
Whispers nods. He says, "I don't think it's in the real world."
Okay. So, you said that the gauntlet here is very, very low, right?
Yep.
In this particular room, yeah.
Low enough to just shift here? Like,
If
do
you
we
were
have
to
to...
turn- No,
Yeah.
you could almost reflexively shift here.
Yeah, he's gonna just open the way for the pack.
Okay.
Especially since it should be fairly easy.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
just
spend
kind of
another point of willpower for the not to botch. There you go. I got a success, so.
okay. Good deal. So you guys go ahead and cross.
You do notice Quinn stop and kind of rub his forehead for a moment and clench his jaw and shake his head and take a very deep, kind of steadying breath. and lick his lips. And like he looks like he's good to go again. Because I'm sorry, I hate it when Silverfangs don't play their derangements.
True. Okay. So. Sorry, hang on one second. So you guys go back to the elevator shaft?
Now that's, unless there's a place where there's more of this thing popping out, I mean, that kind of seems like the best choice. We could try to go up another story, but...
The only place that you've actually seen it, quote unquote, is in the elevator shaft.
Okay. But there is the possibility as one story up, right? Where Whistler's pointed?
Well, or in an attic or crawl space.
But Whispers believes that the tendril could do it, right?
That's his thought. It probably could, yeah.
Okay, back to the elevator shaft.
Okay. All right, so you guys go on back to the elevator shaft. Oh, excuse me.
That's fine.
And you can pretty easily open it back up. And there, down the other side of the wall, you can see the tendril. Very slightly writhing every once in a while, nothing much.
Okay. Whispers and I start the ritual. You two just start going on it. It's going to take us 10 minutes, for God's sake. I mean...
Well, should we pull it out into the hallway?
How big is it?
The tendril that's hanging down goes at least to the bottom of the shaft. So it's 50 feet long, and it's probably about 6 inches across. And it's on the other side of the elevator shaft. So it's, 12, 15 feet away across a gaping hole.
Well, how tall would Thora be in Krenos?
How tall is she in Hamid?
6 foot.
6 foot. She'd probably be right about 9 feet, maybe a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could jump over to the other side and try to hang onto the wall with your claws.
I think the better idea is just to get to the bulk of this thing. The only problem is that things are starting to drag a little bit now. So I'm trying to, keep a pace going.
Okay.
And playing hide-and-go-seek with this thing is starting to get frustrating.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I'm gonna look, to be honest, I'm gonna suggest we track it. He's just gonna, just straight up shift to lupus and track the bulk of the thing. Attacking one of those things tendrils just doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay. So, basically, I'm throwing myself into pure find the thing. So that would be his, what? His perception survival, I think?
Yes, perception plus survival.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Are you guys okay with that, by the way?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend the last willpower I'm gonna spend for this scene.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me. He'll stop and he'll kind of shake his head like, "Whoa, smells too many."
You've still got 1 success.
No, I didn't. I rolled almost all ones. I
rolled
a 1. Oh, you're right. Okay, fine, sure.
Okay. So if you go back to the apartment you were just in, go into the hallway and into the master bedroom, more nastiness and awfulness in the master bedroom. There is a small square panel in the ceiling set inside a frame.
Okay. He'll shift up.
Okay.
And he'll shift up to Krenos. He'll grab the edge of it, and he'll shift back to Hammond. And
Okay.
pull himself up.
All right. So you pull yourself. Are you moving the panel out of the way, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. Inside up there, you can see this thing. It is pulsing slightly and does not seem to like your presence much.
He's kind of hanging there in Hamid, and he'll look down to Thora. And he's like, I found it.
And she's still in Krenos. She nods.
It begins to pulse a little harder, and suddenly all the glass in the room below shatters. All the windows burst, just explode. Little bits of trinkets and such like that are stashed all over the room. A lava lamp. I mean, it just suddenly everything breaks.
I have a
and
question.
shards of glass go flying.
I have
Yes.
a question really quickly. I'm hearing you. Like, how big is this thing?
It's probably about 8 feet wide in any direction.
Okay.
And it's kind of squished into this crawl space, but you can. It probably would take up a little more space vertically if it had space.
That's fine. He's gonna hold a finger up to Thora. 1 second. And he is going to do something that's rather insane, but I'm still saying, woohoo! He's going to jump up here in Hamid, and there is no fucking way the way that this is not going to work. It's just rather dramatic. He's gonna get a running leap going, like he's just gonna run at the thing, and he's gonna leap in the air and take Krenos and smash down right next to it.
Okay.
To bring that bitch down a floor.
Just for the record, you don't really have enough room to run around up here. It's really a crawl space. It's not very big, but you can easily get close to it and take Krenos, and you imagine you'll crash through the ceiling.
Yes. That's all he's trying to do, get one down floor.
Matter of fact, the ceiling doesn't seem to be holding up very well to you moving around up here. In Hamid.
Yeah, he'll just kind of dive forward then in human, and he'll go, Geronimo! And then take Krenos.
All right. Are you going to roll to take Krenos or spend a rage point?
I'll spend a rage point.
Okay. How much rage and how much willpower do you have left?
I have 1 rage and 2 willpower.
Okay.
After this spend.
Gotcha. So you leap forward, and there is a crashing sound, and you and the Ablafet come crashing back through the roof.
Whee!
And everybody can go ahead and make me a your rolls. Initiative rolls.
6, 13.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't think of any other way to get down. He was like, let's be right back. Oh, finally! Look at that.
Very nice.
Oh my. Oh my.
Okay, so Quinn, what does that put you on?
19.
All right, Thora, what do you want?
13.
Okay, Ag.
13. Krenos.
Gotcha. And Whispers is on 11. So Johnny, you have the initiative.
I need to roll something really quick.
This fat, nasty thing that just fell through the roof, by the way, also is kind of dangling here now from extending tendrils that come out from its body. Sort of awkwardly.
While he's right here, like on it, he's gonna take 1 turn to just attack it and then bounce off to weaken it. He's gonna get this 1 turn in to basically attack it.
Go for it.
And then he'll bounce off, because they are trying to weaken it.
Ooh.
Oops.
7.
What's up?
There's 7 successes.
Okay, so roll your strength plus 2 plus 6.
Hold on. I did 6 damage to it.
Okay.
6 ag.
You lash out at it with your claws, and your claws rip into its fleshy, fatty, flabby, gooey body. And it kind of wriggles as you do, but it doesn't, and it makes like unpleasant, unhappy noises.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't begin to fade or anything like that.
No, you didn't expect. You're just giving it some damage. Oh, he was right
Gotcha.
there.
And then you're going to jump backwards or something?
Yep, he's gonna hop back towards Whispers.
Okay, scrambling backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly, you're on 13. Nelson, you're also on 13, and you guys have matched decks, don't you?
Yep.
All right. Well, hold on. Kelly, are you in Krenos form right now?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, you both have matched decks. What are you going to do?
What is me, Senpai?
Claw it.
Go for the tendrils, the legs that are sticking out.
Okay. Are you going to bite at them, claw at them, what?
Claw, no bite, ew.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Okay, I'm gonna spend willpower. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus the willpower, 8.
Nice. So your damage is going to be your strength plus 2 plus 7. So that's going to be strength plus 9.
Sorry.
Kelly, you got what, 3 successes?
Yep.
Okay, so strength plus 4.
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 7. Wait.
Good lord.
6, 7, 8. 7, 8. Yep, 8 egg.
8. You take a
And then
big rip into the
4.
middle of it. Okay, as Kelly tears bits of it, and it begins to sort of lose cohesion pretty much immediately. At which point, Whispers, in almost a panic, says, "Don't let it leave," and he begins the right.
Okay. Then we'll help him with it.
Okay. Johnny, are you spending any willpower to start this ritual? Or I'm sorry, glamour? Yeah.
Gnosis.
Gnosis.
Yes.
That.
I'll spend the Gnosis. Is he performing the rite or am I?
Either way, but
Let's let him do it. He's the third. Just let him do it.
okay, he'll spend a Gnosis as well. You're spending 1 Gnosis?
I'll toss 2 to the cause.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second here. Sorry. Okay. Give me 1 second here, guys. Sorry. Whispers begins to perform his ritual. He'll spend a willpower on it too. All right, so he'll get a total of 5 successes.
Okay.
And as he focuses on it, the little tendrils begin to kind of evaporate completely, and Agamemnon and Kelly, or listen to me, Agamemnon and Thora you guys can basically hedge it in and not permit it to dissipate, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And he will go ahead and after 10 minutes, it begins to sort of wrap up into a little package and turns into a little kind of a cloud, sort of floating in the air close to Whispers, who then very clearly kind of goes, and collapses back down, sits against the side of the wall and sits down, pausing momentarily to brush a couple of bones out of the way as he says.
We captured the monster! Yay! As he goes back to...
Let's do a perimeter sweep and make sure all the bands are gone. And then we can go home and report to the Alpha and to the Wormfoe what's happened.
Whispers will kind of gesture with the thing and send it over towards Quinn.
He'll take it. I can't get over here. Yeah, he'll just do a thorough perimeter check, make sure everything's gone dead, blah blah blah, all that shit. Cleaning up all the little veins and all that shit. Just make sure that the worm is truly gone from this place.
The little banes, the little like breeding kind of banes, by the time you come back into the kitchen, they're already fleeing in every direction. You can kill a bunch of them, but you cannot get all of them.
Yeah, he'll shake his head and basically tell the pack to move out. They're going back to the sept.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless anybody has any arguments with that.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. So yes. He will make sure to give them all rites of cleansing before they get back. That's one of the rites he has. And he'll make sure they're all nice and cleansed before they get back.
That's a good move. Actually, I'm checking to see if Whispers has it. Yeah, Whispers does too, so he'll help as well.
Okay.
All right, so you guys will... What's that?
Start the trek back.
Okay.
You better throw up that overlay I made you, I swear to God.
Shut up. So, you guys will get back to the sept. And you're going to report to the Jarl, I assume?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So he will receive you, of course, as soon as you get back. And he says, so tell me what happened.
Quinn is actually just going to stare at him for a second with a look in his face of, I don't know where to fucking start. It's like just for a brief moment, just the look on his face is pure like, nope. Okay. I'll say, okay. I'm going to go backwards from the top. Are you ready?
Okay.
We performed a rite of binding and got this. We'll motion over to the hanging part cloud of doom. He'll say, that came after I crashed through the roof. We fought a bane that almost eviscerated us, actually. Then we had a kinfolk family we rescued. We killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking over at Ag 5, straggling.
You'll think. In total, yes, I think it was 5.
Yeah, okay, and then I'll nod, look back at Sig. After that, before that, we no kind of think on it, because now we're going into like weeks, babe.
Right. No, I understand.
He'll say, we set the building on fire. Sorry. He'll hold his hands up. Sorry. He just he'll point out that the elevator shaft fell on them. Just kind of going over just the general gist of everything that happened during the mission.
Okay. And he'll nod and smile, and he'll say, "Very well done. We will sing of your tales at the next moot." And he'll gesture towards Agamemnon. If you wish to sing of them, you are welcome to do so as well.
He'll nod. I will.
And are you guys going to give him the bane?
Yes.
Okay.
He'll point at the bane and then point in the direction of the alpha. Not like go get the alpha, but go alpha.
Right. The alpha will go ahead and take the bane into his possession so that he can give it to the Theurges and such, and that will be that. So, does anybody else have anything that they need that they wish to do before we end the session?
Yes!
What?
I am going to go up to Whispers and I'm going to grab him by the front of his clothes.
Okay.
Oh
And
shit!
he is going to pull him in close.
Whispers is trying desperately to look away in deference.
I'm only going to say this one time. The behavior you showed at the end of that fight, all of your actions, pretty much after we exited that elevator shaft, continue doing, because I was ready to go upside your head before that. You have potential.
I'm doing my best, Alpha.
And yet you have a way of wording that just really illustrates what you don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to do more than I already am, Alpha. I will get better.
Say it again.
He winces and says, I will get better, I promise. I will improve.
I have faith in you, Whispers. But that doesn't mean shit if you don't have faith in yourself.
He winces when you say say the word shit. Not like, oh my god, you swore, but like you hit a peak. You know what I mean.
No, I know. Do you understand me?
He nods.
Consider this your coming to Gaia moment. I will be on you like fire if I don't see you carry yourself a little bit taller. Just a little bit.
He's still trying desperately to kind of not meet your gaze, to show his throat, all that kind of stuff.
He'll nip his throat. Like in Hamid. And then he won't drop him, but he'll put him down roughly and kind of like let go of the front of his shirt enough to kind of put him back a few inches and walk off.
As soon as you do that, he will drop down into lupus and sprint away.
Yeah, he just walks off, like leaving Thora and Ag behind as well.
Oh, look, Drag. Wow. That just happened. You Thora, sorry. You okay?
I'm fine.
He'll smile at her, and he'll hug her and goes, I was worried about you back there.
And she'll raise an eyebrow.
When you were attacked, it pissed me right off.
I saw that. You need to, let it go, Ag.
And he'll smile at her and goes, yeah, it would. And he'll just smile and goes, I know. And he'll boop her nose. So, well, see you later.
Yeah, I'll see ya.
And he'll walk away, smiling.
Okay. All right. Does anybody else have anything else they need to do? All right. In that case, we will go ahead and end things here. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next week.